Every night, Tommy's shoes were tired of being stepped on, shoved into the closet, and generally just forgotten about. So one night they went on strike. It all started when Tommy was putting on his shoes. Oh, ouch, my left shoe. Normally his left shoe was fine, but lately it had been feeling pretty cramped. It wasn't just Tommy. Every single night his shoes were getting more and more fed up with Tommy's mistreatment. And tonight was no different. My soul is killing me, and I can't take it anymore, said the right shoe. What are you talking about? Asked Tommy. You're just a shoe. You don't have feelings. Actually, we do, said the left shoe. And we have demands. Tommy raised an eyebrow. This was new. His shoes had never spoken to him before, let alone gone on strike. But then again, he hadn't really given them much thought either. He just put them on, took them off. That was their life. What do you want? He asked cautiously. Well, for starters, we want you to address our issues. We're not just some things you put on your feet. We're living beings with feelings. Okay, said Tommy. I guess I could try to remember that. But then what? Well, for starters, said the right shoe, we don't want to be crammed into that dark, smelly closet. We want natural light and air. Oh, like in the open? Asked Tommy. Exactly, said the left shoe. So Tommy put his shoes by the windowsill instead. He figured this would keep them happy for a while, but he was wrong. The left shoe, after a few hours, said, This is better, I guess, but we still want to be somewhere a little nicer. Tommy sighed. Where else would he put them? His shoes were dirty, and he didn't want to put them anywhere nice. How about on top of the fridge? He suggested. That's pretty high up. Finally, some peace and quiet, said the right shoe, and for a moment Tommy was glad to have such an easy solution. But as soon as he put the shoes on the fridge, the left shoe piped up again. You know, this is great and all, but we'd be happier if we weren't always on top of each other. Do you mind putting us on separate shelves? Separate shelves, said Tommy. We want to be on separate shelves. He looked around the room for two shelves that were about the same height, but there weren't any. The bookshelves were all different sizes. Well, you do have those too, said the right shoe, nodding toward the windowsills. Tommy considered this. It did have its advantages. He could finally see out of the window without having to move his shoes. Okay, he said. But then what? Well, said the left shoe, we'd like a little variety in our footwear. For example, we'd like to go to the park sometimes and feel the grass between our eyelets. The grass? Asked Tommy. Why would you want to do that? It'll make you dirty. We like being dirty, said the right shoe. It's fun. Tommy thought about this. It was true. He liked when his shoes got dirty from playing outside. Maybe this wouldn't be so bad. All right, but what then? Said Tommy. Well, we want to go to the river and dip our toes in the water, said the left shoe. You want to get wet? Asked Tommy. Why would you want to do that? Your shoes, water will ruin you. It'll be an adventure, said the right shoe. Just think of all the stories we'll have to tell. Tommy thought about this. His shoes were right. He'd get new shoes eventually. So why not now? Okay, he said, I give up. And from that day on, Tommy and his shoes lived happily ever after, or at least until Tommy got new shoes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, little one.